Hi, this is Laurel. I wanted to talk to you about an upcoming Rite Aid deal that I found out about from Food and Fashion Sense. I definitely want to make sure I give her the credit for that. And in January, here's the deal. When you spend $100 at Rite Aid on selected items, you can earn $20 in Plus Up rewards. So I'm not going to go through this flyer item by item to show you what I think some of the my picks would be for that necessarily. I think that you should go and look at her video. She's got some great detail in that video. Hopefully she'll provide a video response to this one, so you can just take a look at her video. But what I wanted to do is talk to you about the strategy that you want to keep in mind when you are putting together your deals to get you to $100 so you can get the $20 in Plus Up rewards. You might recall, if you've seen my earlier videos, that back in October I talked to you about a special that some Rite Aids were doing here in the country, that there was a select list of Rite Aids, you might remember if you were couponing back in October, where if you spend $100 at some of those stores, they would give you $20 in Plus Up rewards. So I did a video where I talked to you about how I was able to do that $100 worth of product, and I got back more than I spent. So you can take a look at that. I'll give you a link right here. And here's a video I did that month as well, where I talked to you about details as to how to best get there in terms of getting to the $100. This particular deal, if I remember correctly, was if you spend $30, then you're able to get $10 back in Plus Up rewards. And it was a double dip kind of deal, because not only was I able to do the spend $30 get $10, but it qualified towards the $100. And so that's what you want to keep in mind as you're putting together some of these deals, that when you are spending the money to get to $100, is it also qualifying you for a second Plus Up rewards deal. So here's an example. Part of the buy and save program, that's what it's been called in January, where you can spend money to not only qualify you for the 100 but qualify you for a smaller deal as well, is on the Pantene. When you purchase 2 for $7, you're able to get $2 back in Plus Up rewards. And the flyer tells us that there's going to be, by that time, a $3 off of 2 coupon that we can use. So that would bring your cost down to 2 for $4. And you know that you're going to get $2 back from this smaller Plus Up rewards program, so it would be an ultimate cost of 2 for $2. Now, when you're considering how good it's going to be, what your mileage is going to be for that towards the $100 purchase, consider this. If for every $100 you spend, or for the $100 you spend, you get $20 back in Plus Up rewards, Rite Aid is essentially giving you a fifth back, or 20% back of your purchase. So to consider how much of that 20 in Plus Up rewards you're going to get towards this $7 purchase, you're essentially just going to multiply 7 times 0.2, or divide 7 by 5, and what you're going to get is $1.40. So of the 20 in Plus Up rewards you're going to get, $1.40 is going to go towards this deal, which means that, again, 2 for $7 minus the 3 gives you 2 for $4, minus these 2 in Plus Up rewards gives you 2, minus $1.40 means that you're ultimately spending about 60 cents for this Pantene. And you can run this deal twice, which means that for $14 worth of Pantene, your ultimate cost is like $1.20 or something like that. I lost the math on that, but I think you get the point that I'm trying to make. What deals are going to bring you closer to $100 with a minimal expense out of pocket? Here's another example in the flyer that I found. You can buy, starting the week of January 1st, the Oral-B Complete Action or 3D White Action power toothbrush, and it's going to be on sale for $5.99. And the flyer tells us that we're going to have a $3 manufacturer coupon by that time. It also tells us that there's a $3 or $2.99 to be exact single check rebate available for this as well. So this is going to be free, and we have not even taken into account the portion of the $20 of Plus Up rewards that we're getting for this. Is that making sense to you? How you, when you're thinking of these deals, you need to understand, you need to consider how the ultimate $20 in Plus Up rewards gets applied to every item that you're purchasing. So let's say you can do this deal twice, where you can get two single check rebates. I'm not sure if you can. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I can't read the fine print. But let's pretend for the sake of the example that you can. So you spend essentially $12 towards the $100, but you are, between coupons and the SCR, getting that for free. And so of the $100, you can take that portion of the 20 that you'd be getting back and apply it towards something else. I hope that's making sense, where you are, again, you're considering how that $20 in Plus Up rewards can get applied to every item that you're purchasing. And so that's how I was able to get to the $100, where, after getting all the money back and the rebates and the Plus Up rewards, I spent less than I actually got back to shop. Okay, well, I hope this has been helpful, and again, I would recommend that you look at Food and Fashion Sense's scenarios. I think she's put some together, and I know other bloggers and other YouTubers will be doing that as well. But hopefully this gives you some strategies as to how to go about putting the deal together. Okay, thanks for watching, and if I don't see you again, have a wonderful Christmas. Take care.